Ellen DeGeneres is now retired. She has made it known, and as far as I was concerned, I thought she's been retired. I wasn't aware that she was even doing stuff. But apparently, she says after this latest tour that she completes the rounds, that she will no longer be in the entertainment field and she will be going on to do else things with her life. And I'm here to say 99% of people will not notice. And once again, this is not to say that she's like irrelevant or anything like that. But largely, the entertainment field of today's age, like everybody's kind of expendable and irrelevant. There is no more stars. There is no more household name people anymore. What we have today is like the popcorn generation or microwavable popcorn generation of stars. And they primarily come in the form of streamers. And what I'm starting to realize is most of these people don't have much lasting power. And we will no longer see like the Hollywood career where you go 20, 30 years. Those days are over. We are really out those time periods. And primarily we're out these time periods because the way that entertainment is like consumed, it's consumed in like rapid bites. So either in the form of TikToks, YouTube shorts, YouTube videos, Twitter, tweets, everything is almost primarily digestible within like 5 to 10 seconds. And then if we want to expand more upon like your 5 to 10 seconds, then we'll go in deeper into the video that you're watching. This is one of the things I learned from YouTube is like you catch people with the short-term content and then you navigate them into your longer form. So hopefully if you're watching this video right now, you're going to find this video because I put out a bunch of shorts and those shorts end up leading you to here. Or you were just scrolling and this somehow came up on your timeline. But for the most part, what you begin to understand is about like just YouTube and all this entertainment. People who run like daytime TV shows, they don't exist in the millennial and the Zoomer's mind. Like Ellen, I'll be very curious to see Ellen DeGeneres' like demographic of people who come to watch her. Because I can assure you, less than like 10% or 20% make up like of Zoomers and millennials. It has to be all older people. There's no way in the world that a Zoomer gives a shit about Ellen DeGeneres retiring. Because she doesn't, modern day kids don't even watch television. And the television they do watch, it primarily comes in the form of Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. So they're watching what they already want to watch. And those things are already like just rapidly streaming. Like there is no more Hollywood scar just randomly gets thrown out there. And another thing I'm starting to notice too, and this on a side note, a lot of our modern day movie stars and TV shows, their people are getting naked. They're getting booty naked on the shows. My girl put me on Bridgerton. I was like, what the fuck? There's nudity on Bridgerton? All these actors and shit getting nude? Like Sydney Sweet, one of the things I'm starting to realize, Sydney Sweet is low-key a porn star. If we're going to keep it a full stack, if you're having sex on camera, whether it be hardcore or softcore, or showing everything, that would be a porn star. Though because it's under like Euphoria or whatever, it's considered tasteful. Like I remember nudity, like when people saw Halle Berry titties, that was like the most amazing thing on the planet. Everybody's like, holy shit, you gotta go see Swordfish. So you can see like 2 minutes of titties. But now you can go on like Hulu Plus and every show got titties now. It doesn't mean anything. And largely, what I'm starting to realize is like the movie star, people like Ellen DeGeneres, she doesn't even know, and that's what's kind of funny about it. She's kind of oblivious, but she doesn't even know that she has no real like staying power or even like understanding that people care. Like for her to even go out there and says, you guys will never hear from me for a while. If you ask most Zoomers or millennials, like some millennials will probably know who Ellen DeGeneres is, but most Zoomers have no idea who Ellen DeGeneres is. They're like, what? All right, well, she's retired. I never knew she existed. And that's what I'm starting to realize. A lot of the older movie stars, that the ones that grew up on like cable, basic, acid television, the movies, had daytime talk shows and all of whatever the fuck was going on. Largely, those people are kind of oblivious to the modern day Zoomer experience, millennial experience when it comes to entertainment forms. So even like you would think about it, even the idea to suggest that you guys are not going to hear from me for a long time, I'm going off and I'm doing my thing. would speak of such a bubble or entitledness that people need to know that when I'm gone for good. You're not going to hear from me for a long time. And the funny thing is, like, no, the world's just going to keep on moving. Nobody's going to probably notice. I didn't even know she was on tour. I don't even know where you go to look to see Ellen DeGeneres on tour. I don't know what would even spark me to look to see Ellen DeGeneres on tour. If it was not for Reddit and Twitter to show me on the modern trends, I would not even be talking about this topic. The reason I talk about the topic is I saw on the modern trends. And that's what I'm saying. As far as your modern experience for your modern entertainer, they're so out of like the realm of what's really going on in society that to make a statement like that just speaks of a number of just blind spots. Because one of the things I always love about like Jim Carrey and Keanu Reeves, one of the things I was able to identify about them, they kind of treat themselves like much more homely creatures. They don't like Keanu Reeves. I think he made The Matrix Revolution. I watched that movie on Netflix and it was horrible. I don't know why they even made this remake, but you don't see when Keanu Reeves like disappears for a long time. He doesn't say anything. He just disappears. He makes a movie, comes back out, makes a movie, goes back into his hiding hole. He and that's the thing. Hollywood's going to have to start to wake up to the understanding that listen, that streamer, that guy who's sitting in front of a camera talking all day by himself, he actually has more talent, more grit, and he's actually better at keeping people's attention than you are. Despite all the megapixels and the grand audience and the budgets, a guy with a nice what you call it camera or a double, I forget what the name of the camera is, but any guy with a webcam, a computer, a ring light, and some background footage can do what a movie star does today and make more money and do it on his own time. He doesn't need the movie production. The movie production actually needs him to bring people in, which is why we're interested in that interesting crossroad when it comes to Hollywood, because Hollywood might have to start calling upon the streamers and the internet people, because the internet people have the young people's minds. Say what you want. As shitty as Kai Cenat's stream is, and like Speed Stream and all these guys that do like the Aiden Ross, the Jack Doherty, all these guys, as bad as their streams are, they have an audience, and they have an audience that routinely comes back and watches the bullshit that they put out. And that audience once used to be Hollywood's audience. Hollywood's audience is now old people. And now that old people are discovering that they can also get entertainment at their fingertips without having to deal with basic access cable or the cable networks or going out to the movie theaters. They can just get it straight to their home. Hollywood is going to die a slow death. Because I can't name you the last blockbuster film that I watched. I really can't. I'm trying to think of the last movie I went to watch. I did go see what's that shit? Maxine, because my girl put me on the first two movies. I watched X and Pearl, and it's like a slasher or murder. I don't even watch those type of movies. I just found it to be interesting. I like the play style, but even those movies, like that was like a small budget, decent movie. I like that movie, but I'm thinking like the last major blockbuster film. I can't remember the last time I went to movies to go watch. I don't remember what the last one was. I might be go seeing Caroline. I like that movie, but that's not for me. But anyway, besides the point, what I'm trying to say is Ellen DeGeneres, nobody gives a shit about her retiring. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even move the needle. It becomes a snippet on Reddit or on Twitter on the little modern trend. For all the stay-at-home moms, I guess that like show, but apparently even the show got canceled a while back. I don't think she's even doing the show. I thought she was mean to her audience or something like that, mean to her coworkers and the people who ran the show. And they ended up running her off of there. But anyway, besides the point, Hollywood is dead. And Hollywood and all their elites better get used to it because your downfall is coming. Appreciate you guys listening.